News to get to. Of course, last night was the final and fourth day of the RNC in Milwaukee. Former President Trump took the stage, and we knew that going into it, his speech would be different given everything that happened on Saturday.
I actually stayed up and watched the first part of it.
Yeah.
It was very late. Took the stage after a really atypical performance. Kid Rock performed, and then Lee Greenwood, proud to be an American, and then former President Trump came out and spent a great deal of time talking about the assassination attempt and really putting everyone in basically the mindset and talking about how grateful he was to be there. And of course, this was his first major speech since Saturday's assassination attempt, failed attempt, thank goodness. Mr. Trump talked about, again, how grateful he was to God. He talked about faith and unifying the entire country. And Natalie Brand has the latest from Milwaukee.
At the start of this speech, we saw a somber and reflective former President Trump. He took time to detail Saturday's shooting, saying the bullet came within a quarter of an inch of taking his life. He went on to say, despite the attack, Republicans are united and more determined than ever.
Former President Donald Trump traded signature attacks for a new script as he accepted the Republican presidential nomination for a record third time.
I am running to be president for all of America, not half of America, because there is no victory in winning for half of America. So tonight, with faith and devotion, I proudly accept your nomination for President of the United States.
The speech rewrite came after a gunman tried to kill the former president at a campaign rally in Pennsylvania less than a week ago.
I stand before you in this arena only by the grace of Almighty God.
Trump acknowledged those wounded and held a moment of silence for the man killed.
I ask that we observe a moment of silence in honor of our friend Corey.
While this week has focused on unity, bringing Republicans here together, the GOP is also focused on taking the fight to Democrats to try and win back the White House.
No matter what obstacle comes our way, we will not break, we will not bend, we will not back down, and I will never stop fighting for you, your family, and our magnificent country.
Trump turned combative on the issues of inflation, immigration, and international conflicts and trade. Appearing for the first time in the convention hall, daughter Ivanka Trump and former First Lady Melania Trump. They joined the family of running mate Ohio Senator J.D. Vance. The newly minted Republican ticket will rally together in the battleground state of Michigan Saturday, working to carry momentum from this week's convention.
Trump spent most of the back half of the speech attacking the Biden administration's policies, but only mentioned President Biden's name around one time when he went off script. A top Trump aide tells CBS News Trump wrote this speech himself, saying he wanted to meet the moment. In Milwaukee, I'm Natalie Brand, CBS News.
That's an interesting takeaway that President Trump wrote the speech himself.
Right.
For me, it felt like the design of it was a sort of a tone in an effort to emphasize unity.
It started off with that, and saying that it wasn't just for those who vote on the GOP ticket, but for everyone, included all races and all walks of life as well. So that message of unification was really strong, and we've seen it throughout the whole convention for sure. Right.